Man, I don't know how we're supposed to introduce you. It's okay, man, really. I know. We can have a big party, and then... Can we not do that? Ah, come on, it'll be fun. I mean, I don't mean to be no fun, but you know these gaming videos are barely canon to our stories and our lore. We are used as channel mascots. Plus, I've already been shown. Kinda. Sorta. Wait, our stories aren't gonna be canon to these videos? But the bump! What? I just said the opposite. These videos won't be canon to us, but our canon applies to these videos. Even though it should go both ways, it doesn't. I think this is some CN City crap. What about me jumping out of that window? I'd be fixed up after that. You know, I was all damaged and destroyed. Actually, that's a good point, but wasn't that something decided before these videos, and it just fit with that ending of Omori? Oh yeah, I forgot that was decided before that video. Yeah. You know, I just realized something. Like, way off topic, but, like, imagine listening to us, and then just basically hearing the same voice talking to each other. That's weird, now that I think about it.
You two have lollygagger syndrome. Can you two please get to work?
Fine. Okay. I want you to replace me someday. Gladly. Well, the secret's out. I have a look-alike. Not to mention a sound-alike. You know, I still haven't come up with something to introduce myself with. I really need to work on that. Anyways, out of the game we're talking about today, Sonic 06. Oh, right. Sonic Adventure. You know, I think we should check up on myself after I got myself to play Sonic 06.
I finally found you! Who are you?
Me? I'm somebody you know.
Pac-Man!
No, it's me, Cola.
Really? Wait, how did you write that article about Super Mario Galaxy? It was written in the 90s, and I swear you're younger than me.
Oh yeah, I come from a different universe where all that stuff was true. But then that universe got destroyed, so I fled to this one, and with the information I had, I wrote an article about it, and most of it was true.
Really?
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Then why did you send these clues leading me towards you?
Well, I wanted you to play Sonic Adventure with me.
Why is it wet?
I don't know. Sup? Hey there. How you doing after the Sonic 06 video? It was pretty fun. I have to ask, why though? The planner says it's Sonic Adventure this video. Uh-huh. Wait, how are we talking if I voice you? Editing. Oh, I should probably get to the video.
Hey, you, get off my property.
Hey! Hey, Foodie. I was wondering if you wanted to come over and play Sonic Adventure.
But you know I don't care for Sonic 06, right? Or just Sonic in general?
Then why did you come to the Sonic 06 party when you weren't even invited?
First thing, shut up. Second thing, shut up.
So that's a yes.
Yeah, sure. What time?
Okay.
What? They hung up.
Welcome! I see what you did there. Well, come on in. Hi! Welcome in!
I got a towel.
What's with the towel?
It's for your wet Sonic Adventure copy.
Uh-huh.
We good? We're good.
Okay, let's start the Holy God of sweet mother of Mary, that intro is loud. Jesus. But I mean, it's really cool. I mean, look at it. It shows what to expect with the game's story and whatnot. Pretty sure the song playing is Open Your Heart. A pretty good song. It's not as iconic as Live and Learn, but I mean, it's still pretty good. Well, this is Sonic Adventure. We're here now. We need to start a save file. And of course, we're going to be playing the adventure. Here we have every character we're going to play as. Sonic being the most obvious, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. Oh, that's who's on my spoon. Sonic's story opens with an establishing shot of Station Square before showing Sonic, with Sonic saying,
"Oh yeah! This is happening!"
Cops go by, and he follows before you see the cops shooting at this like little goopy thing. It doesn't hurt him though. They run away and Sonic comes to fight it. This is chaos. since we beat it by learning the homing attack and using it a few times, it goes into like a little drain. Eggman explains it's the god of chaos. What is it with Sonic and fighting gods? Anyways, we go to Emerald Coast, and it's just like cool Beats-themed level where you can go and find Tails, because he crashed his plane. It's a good tutorial stage that really doesn't hold your hand too much, but it still helps you get the hang of things. It has some cool parts, like you running from a whale that's destroying the platform behind you. You find Tails and get him back to Station Square. Sonic asks how Tails crashed since, he's a good pilot, and it turns out he was using a Chaos Emerald. After you go to Tails' workshop and find Eggman there, he demands the emeralds, and you end up fighting him for them. And of course, you win in the end. Good triumphs over evil. I just want to note here, you can totally cheese the boss fight and spam the homing attack over and over again and get it done in 30 seconds. Eggman still ends up stealing the emerald even after losing and gives it to Chaos to power it up. He wants to destroy Station Square and put his own city there. Weird plan, but okay. After this, you take the Windstone to this spot and wind starts blowing upward more. I mean, there was already wind, now there's more. This brings you to the next level, Wind Valley. You're in a valley.
I thought we were in a cave. How?
You go through this valley before getting sucked into this tornado, and you have to get out of it. And when you do, you land in the sky. And is that freaking Green Grove from Sonic 3D Blast? You're telling me they made another version of the Green Grove Zone song and put it in an actually good game?
Yeah.
Is that not allowed?
I guess it is.
Oh, we already have the next emerald. Okay, well then let's go back to Station Square and get dirty in the sewer.
Ew! More sewer for us.
Well, if you don't like being in the sewers, then why not get a drink and go gambling?
Yeah!
I don't really know what else to say besides you get to go and play pinball and you get as much money as you can to build up a platform to get to one of the emeralds. It's dumb fun, and I really enjoy it.
It's great. It's the fucking tits.
After you gamble,
Yeah!
Eggman steals the emerald they just got, and now he has more emeralds in them, so they run to go track down more. The next emerald we find is an ice cap zone. It's kind of just your normal Stowe level. You can totally cheese the middle of the level and just skip half of it. But, I mean, you still get to play the most fun part, where at the end, you go on a snowboard, and you're fleeing from an avalanche. Ooh. After this, you hide out and you find Knuckles. Eggman lied to him again, so you two get in a fight. Neither of you win, but Sonic gets the emeralds knocked away from him, and Eggman takes him. He gives them to Chaos, and now you have to go and fight Chaos 4. I'm not fond of this fight since it irks me a little, but I got through it. Knuckles and Sonic split, and Sonic, along with Tails, goes after Eggman's ship. After Eggman shoots you down, you fall back to Station Square. You meet Amy there, and you follow her into a theme park, where, the first of the level, you get to drive down a go-kart track. It was pretty fun to do, and I was a little sad that it was cut short to just a normal level. After this, you find an ID, and it lets you get into a building that leads you to the next level. This level takes place at the top of buildings, and you have to watch yourself so you don't fall down. You can scale the buildings, and honestly, if I tried something like that, I'd be pretty dead. Quickly. I just want to say that I think this level has my favorite song out of any of the levels. Well, back to the level at hand. You're not going down a building, and you're back into town, where you beat the level, and you go looking for Amy. She's been kidnapped, so you follow her, but Eggman takes her onto the ship, so you go as high as you can to get onto the ship. That's the level. You climb a mountain, and honestly, this level feels like a pretty good test of everything you know so far. Some parts you can skip if you know enough, and some parts, if you don't know enough, you can climb a ladder or something. When you get to the end, Sonic jumps off and tries to get onto Eggman's ship, but fails. But Tails is right there with an upgraded ship to go after Eggman. When you get onto Eggman's ship, it changes shape, so it's harder to get to him, so you have to go through this sky deck. After getting out, you go onto the bridge and you see Amy and Gamma. You then fight Gamma before destroying him. Amy stops Sonic. Sonic goes after Eggman. Eggman uses Chaos 6 to fight Sonic. Why does Chaos 6 look like that?
Are you scared of spiders?
Yes!
After fighting Chaos, Sonic falls off the ship and into a forest. Then you go into an ancient building, poke around in it, and I'm sorry if I'm not saying as much for each level. They all have their own merits, they all have their cool themes and whatnot. I guess I've just been so caught up playing the game and having so much fun I haven't talked about it.
It's okay. Take your time. What?
This stage is a whole walking on walls thing that always throws me off every time I play it. I mean, have you walked on walls?
You can't.
Who can?
I can.
I'd like to see you two try. Watch. Holy crap!
Sonic then sees a mural of a big monster he saw at the opening. It's likely chaos from what we have understood from this point. I mean, how could it not be?
Actually, that's me.
No. Actually, I can see that.
Sonic is shown near the Master Emerald while stuff is on fire. We see an echidna. This is Tikal. Since we see them, this must mean it's the past. So we're having a flashback of somebody who's at the Master Emerald. After Sonic wakes back up and goes after Eggman, you go into the base, go through different layers, and once you get to him, you fight him. There's some platforms that you're fighting him on, and I don't really like this fight. It's probably because I suck at it, but after you beat him, roll the credits.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah. Today on my Tomodachi Life, my guest is Christina Aguilera.
Hi, I'm Christina.
I thought she was here to sing, but surprise, looks like she's into magic shows.
Excellent. Crystal,
Is that my little brother Matt?
Matt is in a bit of a tricky situation, but I'm sure he's okay.
If you make music of your favorite people, surprising things can happen. Tomodachi Life, your friends, your drama, your life. Only on Nintendo, 3DS, and 2DS. Rated E for everyone.
Tails, mostly same gameplay, going fast, what you expect from a Sonic game. That's kind of why I didn't explain it, but Tails, he has an attack with his tail, so that's a bit different. Nothing too complicated.
Get on with it! Okay.
A lot of Tails stages are bits from Sonic's, and you're racing him to get to the finish. I don't know why it's like that, I don't know why it isn't the whole stage, but god am I thankful it's this way. It'd be way too long of a playthrough if it wasn't like this. After the Sky Chase stage, Tails goes to power up the tornado by finding an emerald in the forest. This leads you to Tails' own sand surfing stage. Once you get to the emerald, Tails has a flashback. Also about the echidnas. Tails ends up talking to one of them. Now, after Eggman's ship starts to crash, Tails and Amy fly into Station Square. Tails sees Eggman launch a missile into Station Square, and it doesn't work, so he goes to detonate it himself. Tails follows Eggman to make sure that he doesn't detonate the missile, and when you defeat him, well, he gets pissed, now you gotta fight him again. You defeat him again, you get cheered, the credits roll. Knuckles starts off by explaining that he's been on this island his whole life. It's the whole Knuckles thing. Well, now the Master Emerald's broken, it has no power, and the island falls from the sky. Now he has to look for the pieces. He's fairly fast as well, along with the fact that he can glide around and punch things, and later he can dig into the ground to find stuff. After a few of the same levels, Knuckles also has a flashback to the Echidna tribe. Which makes more sense since he's the last Echidna. I don't know why the other characters have the flashbacks, but cool. Well, after waking back up, Knuckles walks by Sonic and Tails passed out, in front of the casino. Too much gambling, I guess. After fighting Chaos 2, Eggman makes Knuckles think that Sonic is after the Master Emerald. Knuckles is pissed and goes to find him and gets in a fight. This is a fight where you two have. That's probably why they made it so nobody won, because, well, you're playing as both characters. Well, after going through another stage, we're in the past again, and we see Tikal. Knuckles doesn't seem to quite get what's going on.
Yeah, neither do I. See, if this were Pac-Man, I would get this.
Like the yellow guy?
Yeah!
Well, he figures out that he needs to go to Eggman's ship for the rest of the pieces of the Master Emerald. He follows around Gamma, another level, another flashback. Now he's helping Sonic fight Chaos. He wins. He gets back to the Master Emerald and fixes it.
Just the three of us is kind of boring. We should see if we can get more people.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
I know who to call.
Hey Marty, are you free right now?
Hello? No, I'm in San Diego. Okay. Alright, bye.
Amy's story shows her talking about how she misses Sonic since she hasn't seen him in a while. But then, in the middle of that, she sees Eggman's ship going by and gets hit by a falling bird. She tries to help the bird escape from a robot following it. Amy is slower, but she can hit things with her hammer. Yeah! Amy is going through the same levels, yes, again, but running from this robot who's after the bird that she's carrying around. She still gets captured, but Gamma sees her. She helps Gamma learn how to love, and Gamma helps her escape. After making her escape, she also has a flashback of Tikal. Does it make sense? Cool. She wakes up, sees Sonic about to destroy Gamma, but tells him to stop. He does, and Gamma asks why she helped. She says they're friends now. Amy takes the bird back to its family, but then gets found by the robot again. But this time, she fights back and wins. Big Story has his frog running away, so he goes to get him. Hijinks ensue. The game is fishing. And I hate it! Ah! Big's fishing really ticks me off, and I don't find any of his stages fun at all. Whoop-de-doo! The Gamma story shows that he is a robot made by Eggman. He gets trained and sent to find Sonic. He's just going through levels we've been through, blowing stuff up, and he also gets a flashback. Why does the freaking robot get a flashback? Oh, wait. After catching Froggy, he goes around and finds Amy. Amy gives him the speech, and then he starts his journey to good. He lets her out and goes outside. Sonic tries to fight him, but after Amy stops everything, she tells him that he is loved for and he is cared for. So he goes after the other robots to destroy them, helping the crew. He learns to love others and shows that he has grown after all of this. The final chapter, Supersonics. Angel Island has fallen again, and the emeralds have been stolen by Chaos. We get sent to a flashback where it shows Tikal trying to prevent others from using the Master Emerald because they want to use it for evil. But she just gets trampled by them. This creates chaos. Now we're back into the present, where everything's been flooded by Chaos. Tikal shows up and tells Sonic that she has been in the Master Emerald with Chaos for a while now. Chaos uses the Emerald's powers, sucking them of all their juice. At least that's what you think, until Tails points out that that's only the negative power, and they could use the positive energy to turn Sonic into Supersonic. So, that's what they do.
How does negative and positive power make any sense?
Huh? Why do you care? It's a video game!
It should at least make sense.
But the blue talking hedgehog doesn't bug you?
No.
Sonic navigates around the city and attacks Chaos over and over, while it gets harder until Chaos is defeated. Chaos returns to its normal state and realizes what it's done. Tikal gives it a speech about the Chow and how it's been protecting them.
The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on.
They both float away, and we see Eggman fly away in his little aircraft, while the others watch. Sonic's jumping through the buildings, already ready to start a new adventure. It was really good! I liked it! I see what's beautiful about this game. It's fairly short and sweet. It can be beat in a day, but most people will probably cheap at it for a few days. The story is really good! If you really didn't get it, Eggman wanted to create his own city by destroying City Square. So he uses an ancient god, you two fight to get the emeralds, but in the end, Eggman gets them all. You still end up defeating him. Everybody helps in their own way. And that is counting Chaos, since Chaos did steal them itself. All the emeralds were used, including the Master Emeralds, to destroy everything, but Sonic triumphed in the end and defeated it. To me, it's a story that shows you how you can discover yourself and you can triumph. Sonic uses the help from his friends to triumph over evil. Tail gets confidence in himself, Amy wants respect and becomes more independent. Knuckles starts to understand the truth of where Angel Island came from and the emeralds. Gamma learns to love and care for the others. And Big...
Oh, that reminds me. Let's check the radio.
Why?
Why not?
It's looking like a good day outside. No cloud in sight, slight breeze from the west, and a cool 74 degrees. Perfect weather to go outside instead of playing Sonic Adventure.
What?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Go outside. Bitch.
You know, I think he's right. Let's go outside.
You know, everything about that story is pretty good. You know, changing is constant. You're trying to do your best. So, why not live a little? Go outside. I mean, change is constant. So, why not? And even if you think you aren't changing, oh, you are. I mean, you don't want to be like Madden, releasing the same thing over and over again.
I think we can all learn something from this game. Big the Cat sucks, and change is unavoidable. I mean, I could gush about this game all I want, but Sonic Adventure 2 is better, and I should probably make a video about that sometime. I'm being threatened because I still haven't made part 2 to the Wii Channels video.
And my next video will be about, here! Yeah, good enough.